it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 10-yard fight. First off, happy Father's Day to all you guys who fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to the football gods out there. Let's get this party started. Volume 16, part 7. Okay, we coming back from Madden 23 right here. I figure I'd come and show you a little bit of this for anybody who missed out on volume 16. This was a brilliant scheme. This is one of my most well thought out schemes on the 10-yard fight. You can see we have 3 sets. All of these plays around each other. They dance around each other and they play off one another. They all look identical, all the way down to the concepts. But it just be that one layer and wrinkle that makes a difference. And all we need sometimes is one step on our opponent, or a little bit of space, or just that one mismatch, and that will determine more yards and more success. Okay. You can see the interchangeables. We also use that. These don't have to be permanent audibles every time. That's just something I came up with. That's like the best thing into play. I always start my game off in volume 16 with the RPO zone peak. That right there will influence the user to sit in that middle. We're going to see that all day today. Okay. That we're going to see that all day. You can see, except this guy right here. If you watch the video that we made, rate yourself 1 through 5 as a Madden player, this guy right here will be a 1 star. And I'm saying that for a purpose. Now, let's be clear with something. I'm not picking on the guy. I just wanted to play it in order. So we're going to play I'm going to make 2 videos. This video is going to have a little bit of resistance. And you're going to see the next video with this same scheme going to be more challenging, you know. So it's going to get, I'm going to have a little field day right here with this guy, but it's all in order to see you, so I can show you how we optimize this stuff. And just because he's a 1-star player, we can do the same things on 5-star players. It's just a difference because, you know, I don't know who I'm going to play when I hit random online head to head. This is where the chips fail, you know. So yeah, that's that. And the reason why I say he's a 1-star guy, because he's on the defensive line all day long. It's hard for him to adjust to what I'm doing. He don't have an answer for things, and he's throwing senseless turnovers. He have like no control, no strategy and stuff. And I was able to just kind of like everything I wanted to do, I got it. All my looks, all the spacing, the mismatches, I got it with like no challenge. So here we go. Volume 16, part 7. You can see me running the ball a little bit. We'll talk about the dynamics of the field if you haven't seen it yet. If you haven't seen volume 16 in a while, the 2 tight ends are their own wing out there on one side of the field. They're taller than cornerbacks. They're actually going to be against cornerbacks, which is out there on the wing, right? So they're taller than them. If we happen to catch the ball, we can stiff arm them. We can get a broken tackle, you know, high chance. The other side has receivers. You know, that's your space players, your speed, stuff like that. And then you got the running back, can go left or right, depending on what the concept we want to run. Like we just scored that touchdown in the flats. That play called slants is a money play for us. This right here is stick and nod. We love stick and nod. That's going to happen sometime. You know, he's going to get in. He played on the defensive line every single down. He's bound to get in one time eventually. All right. Stick and nod, right? This is a zone beater and a man beater. As you can see, we took square and put square on the out route to clear out in case that cornerback will jump in the way for the corner. We want to hit the corner hoping it's man coverage. Other side is a wheel with a stick and nod route. That's a man and zone beater as well. The clear out worked out. I did glance to the right side, but when I came back through my progressions, the triangle guy slot, you know, the slot guy beat his man in the corner, and that was success. That was all well thought out by clearing out square. If square was right there, he'd be in traffic. Right here, you can see I'm doing slants. We want to just get the first down. I'm thinking that linebacker is sticking R1, who's right in front of him. But nope, it was the Mike linebacker. You can see number 54. He's responsible for R1. You can see him traveling all the way across the field. So this guy gave him a 1-star because he had some issues. This guy and the next guy, they had issues with man alignment. EA got something rough in the game right this year. I don't know why they never fixed it, but if you don't get your man back set, you may have to call a timeout on defense. You're calling, a man coverage play or going from zone to man, and then the person who's responsible for somebody is on the opposite side of the field, and then when the ball is snapped, they're traveling all the way across, and they're late getting there. So experienced players know how to get themselves out of that situation. They know how to not even call certain plays to put them in that predicament, or they know how to call timeout. You can see right here another senseless interception. No strategy. It's 24/7. But like I say, this was with a purpose. I wanted to get a nice scrimmage and show you guys all the potential that this scheme has. And you can do this on better players as well. So we will admit that. So be looking out for the next video. It's going to have a lot more resistance. It's going to be more challenging down to down. All right, here we go. Targeting the space. You also got to use this running back for that scheme too. Look at the space on the left side. We don't know if it's man or zone. I should have hit R1. I was dropping back though, so I had to just dump it off. That's what's cool about that right there. Right there, the tight ends, they're in space with DBs and cornerbacks most of the time. And they're just a bigger body. I can just throw a jump ball out there sometime. You're talking 6'6" versus a 5'11" player coming down with it. Or when I'm going across the field like this, he can burn linebackers. The tight end can burn linebackers. The Buffalo Bills is a good team to run this scheme with because they have the 2 tight ends. And this scheme is built off 2 tight ends. Look at them in the blocking scheme out there. Much success. All right. Guys, it's pretty much halftime. Y'all hit that like button for me. Please hit the like button. That would be gladly appreciated. That's your way of shaking my hand online, virtually. As you can see, I started out the game again with RPO zone peak. And with those receivers slanting, that's just to get the linebacker and the user to be under the influence of our play calling. Right here, we're looking at that triangle. It's the new guy right here. We're going to give him a level 2 star. I'll explain later. Look at those seams. That looks like the triangle, look like cover 3. You can see his cornerback is misaligned. This is probably because he's base aligned. There's no knock on him, but he's in a base aligned position. And I was daring him through the seams. The seams is where I was targeting. His safety just never was able to make a play because he don't know to go left or right. A skilled user would have cleaned that up by usering back there. Would have been a little more tactical on defense. And in that, when he base aligned, I already had a step or 2 above him. And it take experience to see that that stuff. That small stuff really count. Take experience to see the intricate detail. All right. You see right here. Sometime when I have nowhere to run to, I use mesh concept as a base play that helps beat man and zone. You can see R1 got wide open. Here we go again. Another man alignment or a base alignment issue. The linebacker's all the way on the other side of the field. And like I say, experienced users will have that together pre-snap. Now let's watch the user right here. He's going to sit right here in the middle, just like the rest of them. Sometimes we build schemes to keep the user in the middle or to challenge him right there in the middle. They don't know that though, So here we go. This guy jumped. He clicked on, clicked off. He tried to catch me. He looped around. Man, it's hard for him, y'all. RPO Read Bubble is a main component to the gun wing scheme. That's really 3 plays into 1. Man, you can clean up. You can build a whole scheme off that play. This whole scheme was built off that play mainly. That's one of the pieces to the puzzle. Back to the stick and nod. I'm checking for that wheel route. Maybe we can get a speed advantage on the sideline. Maybe we can get the stick and nod, the jerk, with the double move and get a man beating route. If the blitz not coming in too heavy, we'll look to the left side and hit the corner if we can. So we got a lot to look for post snap. Everything's clear in the pocket. footwork was good, and the wheel route got separation. See, those guys have speed. When they go up the field and turn up, they're changing direction. And if you throw the ball with anticipation, you will help your receivers out. See, the cornerback was just trailing that wheel route the whole time. And I was going through my progressions, going through the pre-snap reading, the process. And that's how that happened. Like I say, another user is going to have a little more resistance. So be on the lookout for that. And we have answers for all of that. This is football, It's going to be a challenge sometime. Play action crosses. Nice. Look at that speed advantage right there on linebackers. So you get the right matchup with tight ends, man, they are like queen pieces on the chessboard. Tight ends can be an X factor, boy. That's our little PA double post. That if you want to say we got money plays, that's one. I don't call it a one play touchdown, but we do fly and operate with that PA double post. We don't use it like the rest of the community do. We're not looking for home runs and stuff like that every down. That's like, when we want to get big yardage and, try to push the ball down the field vertically, right? But for the most part, we stretch horizontally across the field. We don't really push like that. We want the first downs at the first down. We want to play the mind games within the game, 24-0, second quarter. No safety in the back. Seam routes are being called. Play action dagger. Look at square. Good try. I really ain't have nowhere to go then. I wasn't going to throw a pick, though. You can see all that space on the right side of the screen this time because the ball is on the left side of the hash marks. Lots of space. See if we can find us a mismatch. And that's a speed advantage right there. You can see I'm turning up the field a little bit. First down. That's all we wanted. Keeps the chains moving. Keep momentum. Stay in rhythm. Play calling is feeling good. Look like he's coming in with a blitz this time. And guys, you can do this too. You just got to know what to look for. Nice. Caught the cornerback behind himself. That was like a back shoulder throw. That's the primary objective. Primary objective. Attack mismatches with the tight ends. Mismatches are out here right now. You call the right concept. Look at that space on the right side. And look what we're doing to the left side. This is man beating right here. This is a comeback route on square with a rip route in case of his man. We don't know if it's man or zone. Going through the reads. Whip route. Success. Another first down. You see, yeah, I ain't just blow the guy out. This was earned. This was reading. Just calling the right keys. Calling the right things. User's trying to stick his head in the hole. Trying to shoot the A gap, looks like. We're going to shoot a gap too. Cut back. Got him. Bang, bend, or bounce. Y'all go watch that video if you haven't seen it. That was well executed. 31-0. This guy's out of here. We're moving on to the next guy. Like I say, fellas, man, y'all hit that like button for your boy. I am a father. I have 2 kids. Happy Father's Day to you all once again. Happy Father's Day to myself. Shoot, happy Father's Day to the football gods again. 10-yard fight type of stuff, right? All right, you can see it. First play of the game. RPO zone peak. He see the running back going to the left, and we pulled it out and threw the quick slant. What that's going to do is put him under the influence for a little bit, and he's going to be chasing those slants. He's going to always sit there. I love when we get guys like this. There you go, waiting on the pick. He waiting on the quick slant. Oh, man, moving in that pocket so good. On top of the cloud, underneath the sky, and ouch. I don't know how that man dropped that ball right there. I was so mad. Man, I was like Nick Saban in here. Took off my headset, man. Almost landed on the ground, man. Boy, look here. That made me so mad because I earned it. We moved the user. We cleared space and got our keys. So we coming back. He's still going to sit right here and try to jump on that slant. I mean, he's in a good position. Now, the good thing about this is you can see that this guy is actually roaming a little bit. That last guy in Baltimore, we gave him like a 2-star because he was roaming a little bit on the linebackers. But this guy is roaming with mechanics. He's going to actually sit out here. You see we hit that seam again. This guy is actually roaming and he's strafing. He's shifting. He's sliding. He's putting himself in better positions to make a play on the ball. So I'm going to give this guy right here a level 3, based on how he was playing. But the thing is, we have a rapport on him, and we have him. We're dictating the pace. There you go, zone peak again. He went for the running back. Now he's going to slide over. We know he's going to slide over and try to get him a pick now. Look, I don't want to crunch the line. I mean, he's sitting dead in the spot. We don't even have identifier, but we got the influence. All I want to do is run the ball to the left now because we moved the user out the way. Now I audible. Got the running back on the other side. Another shift. Want to get the first down real quick. Nice. First down. Okay. Sorry about the little whatever that was. It was kind of buffering a little bit. Here we go. Looks like cover 2. RPO dagger. Well, play action dagger. Cowabung bunga. That was a nice rip. See, that was all anticipated. That was all just knowing the timing of what I need to do. See, I'm in rhythm because I was literally playing with volume 16 time after time after time. So I know what I'm looking for and what I'm not looking for. And when you get in the rhythm, it get like that. You just don't jump on here and play one game and you think you're going to be good to go. You got to know what you're looking for. We have a lot of keys and stuff and reads for the system. Look at the double move out here. You're going to try to follow triangle. Y'all see he's still picking on my receivers. And then I'm hitting them on the other side of the field. Got him. All because of the influence. It's funny how one play call can have a user like chasing you. He's literally chasing me for the rest of the game. All right. 14-14 is the score. It's like it's turning into a little shootout. Second quarter. I got to go get a field goal. That's the goal. You got to understand time and score, down and distance, clock management, get out of bounds. Look, you can see cover 3 is right here. Safety dropped. Got the seams out here. He did good that time. He smothered me. And I say, okay, it's going to be cover 3. That's how we're going to play it. Let's go. All right, so in this video right here, you can see that we're able to see the previous play art, right? Cover 3 once again, safety drop, and you can see the 3 guys going in the sky, and I'm just going to go fill in the holes in the voids. All right, like I say, this video, you can see the previous play. That means I'm playing on all pro, which means I'm on online head-to-head. In the next scheme, it's going to be all Madden. See how I got the user still on the right side and I'm able to go to the left? The next scheme is going to be all Madden. We won't be able to see the previous play art. I'm on gamersaloon.com and I'm playing all Madden with wagers on the line. And that's how I'm, strength testing the scheme. I always want to play with good resistance. That lets me know that, hey, this thing can work. Because I don't want you guys coming back saying, hey, man, it ain't work, man. What am I doing wrong? This is trash. We don't want to hear that. So I like to play against the best of the best. Look at that there. Look at that there. That was butter bing, butter boom right there, boy. Cover 3 once again. You can see the slot corner followed me a little bit. He's playing his territory. Threw it right over his head. And you get away with passes like that on All Pro. I'm not even going to cap. All Madden, that probably would have been contested. So be aware of that. When you're playing All Madden and All Pro, those are 2 different things. You got to have a little more discipline on All Madden. All Pro is a little loose unless the user works harder than what he do on defense. Once again, cover 3. I got them standstill routes out there. Crossing pattern. Nice completion. Free yards. No timeouts. Got to work that clock now. Got to get out of bounds. Can't be greedy. Here we go, trying to get to that sideline. Got him. See, in all Madden, the precision ain't going to be that crispy. So y'all know how that go. And last but not least, we got him in the end zone right here. All right, guys, this wraps up volume 16, part 7. Hit that like button for me. On top of the clouds, underneath the sky. Got him. All right, y'all. Happy Father's Day once again. I'm out, yo.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day.